Dogs, let's see what's happening this week on Cold Blue Now. Starting us off, Carmen gives us a deeper look into the common ground that connects the city of Boston. Then, Marco tells us a bit about a special player on the volleyball team. And finally, we're bringing it over to Nev to see what everyone's doing for Thanksgiving break. Now, please stand for a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Hey Bulldogs, I'm Emma Tran here with Josiah King, and welcome back to the episode of Cold Blue Now.
Streets, it's a miracle that they find the perfect home for them to live their fullest life.
Wow, I can't believe Thanksgiving is already approaching.
I know, right? Do you have any plans for the break?
I'm probably just gonna go out with my family and probably just eat. What about you, Josiah?
I'll definitely be staying home, but anyone from grades 10 through 12 that are interested in going out of state for the New York field trip on April 11th should fill out the Google Forms sent to your email from Miss Reagan.
Also, make sure your class dues are up to date or you will not be able to go or participate in class activities. It seems like a lot of traveling happens during this time of year.
I agree. I know I said I'll be staying home, but I would love to explore the city sometime.
Well, lucky for you, Josiah, I have the perfect idea. Let's bring it over to Carmen to provide a glimpse of what Boston has to offer.
From all over the world, people are drawn to find a sense of community. The city of Boston has become a major hotspot for people to visit and find where they belong.
I spent my childhood in my hometown in Denton, Texas. We wanted something totally different than where we currently are or where we've ever been, and Boston was the perfect choice. The Boston community has been terrific. I mean, everything down to the people that we've met, everybody's been extremely friendly. Everything here is incredibly clean and walkable. There are so many parts of Boston that I wish I could take back home with us.
I grew up in the UK, so I grew up in a town called St Albans. I've been before when I was 16 with my aunt and uncle, and we wanted to come and do some sightseeing. We just love the ambience that it has on the place. We love people, we love the restaurants, we love everything about it. We're still sort of like going through it, but we're very much enjoying it, so yeah, love it.
I grew up a lot in Roxbury, Dorchester, and Atlanta. It was a little rough, but on a positive note, growing up in those communities, it was a lot of, community. You never know what you're gonna get into. There's a lot of positive and there's also some negatives, but the positive definitely overshadows the negative. There's a lot of opportunities in Boston. One thing that's different, we have a lot of interesting people. Red Stairs, similar to New York, but this is our version of it. There's not a lot of crazies over there, and sometimes you can catch people doing a K-pop dance crew. Like, they're literally here every random time. So it's always something fun to do in Boston.
10 out of 10, whatever Boston is doing, community-wise, city-wise, keep going. They're doing a terrific job.
With all of the interesting sights to see and amazing opportunities, Boston has become a perfect spot for people to find a common ground to explore themselves and the city around them. For CBN, this has been Carmen Sotlet reporting.
Seeing what Boston has to offer reminds me of how lively the city is.
And it's nice to see the amount of people who come to visit every single year.
Did you hear about the amount of people at the school on Wednesday?
Yeah, I did. And I heard there was also music and food. What did I miss?
Oh, this past Wednesday, Holbrook Arts Boosters held their first annual cabaret, which included moving performances from Holbrook and Harmony, the jazz band, and various students who were spectacular. From the amazing vocalists to the wonderful musicians, everyone had an awesome performance, and Lucky Sevens happily catered the night with lots of food. But with family, food, music, and friends, the cabaret was truly the place to be.
Wow, that must have been a blast. Too bad I missed it. I was too busy studying.
That's fair. Keeping up with your grades is very important.
On the topic of grades, congratulations to the students who are on the honors and high honors list for term 1. Keep up the great work.
It's amazing to see students getting good grades, performing, and even in sports.
I almost forgot. Do you have any information on winter sports, Josiah?
Not entirely, but let's bring it over to Lorelei from Diaz to talk about winter sports tryout.
Hey Bulldogs, and welcome back to the Sports Report. While we look forward to our upcoming winter sports, make sure you don't have any outstanding detentions to try out or to play. All tryouts will be on November 27th. Our varsity basketball team from 4 to 5:30, JV from 5:30 to 7, and girls basketball from 2:15 to 4. And finally, our cheer team from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. And as we say bye to our fall sports, we also want to recognize our MVPs for this season. So congratulations to Ethan Nonsen, Imani Mossop, and Sophia Benzani, Evelyn Matheson, Jada Gideon, and Sophia Curran for their outstanding performances in their respective sports. Before we go back to the desk, let's take it to Marco to see what's the deal with Nemaya Paul.
The most valuable player is a hard worker, a leader, generational talent, and master of the game. This is the highest individual award for any sport, the dream of any player. It took LeBron James 6 years to reach this goal. Freshman volleyball player Nemaya Paul did it in 1 season.
After I talked to my coach and she explained how big of a deal it was, then yeah, I do think I deserve it, because I really did put in all the time and all the effort. And since I missed my 8th grade season because of injury, my 9th grade season I really tried. Said next year, getting co-MVP, I'm going to strive to get just MVP so I can be the one and only best, so yeah.
I don't know about other sports, but in volleyball, usually the team that wins the league usually gets Coach of the Year and the league MVP. So for Nemaya to make kind of a run and a name for herself in the league that other coaches and other teams are noticing her, to vote for her outside of the girl from Wareham is kind of a big deal. So it's pretty exciting. She's going to be a powerhouse. So I was going over stats a little bit over the weekend to try to finalize all of the stats for the season, and looking at how she compared to other Division 5 teams in the state. She led Division 5 in Massachusetts in blocks, was top 10 in kills, top 25 in serving aces. So even moving into next year where she's playing off season, with a local club, and then moving forward, she is going to be undeniable. She's just has a good personality, is bubbly, is a good asset to the team in that sense itself, but very coachable, always looking for ways to improve and look for different ways to just come across the ball, how hitting quicks in the middle is a big deal, how to cover the outside block versus the middle block. So she's improved tenfold from first day of tryouts to where she ended the season.
When I first got it, I really didn't think I deserved it, because there's first, I'm the youngest on the team, and I didn't really think I was all that good, especially compared to the seniors and the juniors. I didn't really think I deserved it, but everyone puts in their hard work, and just me this time, I was recognized for it. So
Nemaya's success should inspire all people to strive for greatness and reach their goals. This has been Marco Santini reporting for Code Blue Now. Back to you in the studio.
It's great to see so many skilled athletes at such a young age.
I agree. The future of our sports teams is looking bright.
I'm so sad that it's going to be my last year playing basketball. I look back and wonder, where did all the time go?
Me too, Emma. It's such a crazy concept.
Let's not dwell on the past too much, because A Wrinkle in Time will be performing tonight at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Contact Holbrook Arts Booster at gmail.com to reserve your $5 ticket.
And just in case you missed it, this year's spring musical will be The Addams Family. Audition dates are December 9th and 10th, so sign up if you're interested.
The Addams Family sounds so fun. Do you think I could audition for Wednesday?
I'm not sure. That'll take a lot of commitment and planning.
That's true, but let's turn it over to Nev to see how you guys will plan your Thanksgiving break.
Hi guys, it's Nev, your favorite lady ever, back at it again. Thanksgiving's coming up, so let's see what you guys' plans are. Miss Welch, what does your perfect Thanksgiving plate look like?
Turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, mac and cheese, broccoli casserole.
I give that like a 7 out of 10. It's kind of. When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving?
When? What do you mean when?
When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving?
Never.
In the dictionary. Ew. Why was Thanksgiving so expensive?
I don't think. Because Nev was eating.
Bro, no, because it had 24 carrots. Turkey, 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 turkey. I just want to eat the turkey, turkey, turkey. Thanksgiving is all about turkey. What should you wear to Thanksgiving dinner?
What I usually wear?
No, what should you wear?
Well, every single year I have one specific sweater. It's like a maroon/auburn type sweater, and that's what I wear with my family when we do Thanksgiving.
You should wear a hard vest. Gobble, gobble. Yeah. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, hey. Yeah. Yeah. Gobble, gobble, hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, guys, this has been Nev,
And sure.
and we'll see you next Thanksgiving.
But it seems like we'll have to see you another day. Well, that's all from us. Back
to you.
In the studio.
Hearing about everybody's plans for the break gets me so excited for Thanksgiving.
Me too. Spending time with family while eating good food is my favorite part of the holiday.
My favorite part is the food. I love a good mac and cheese, but I don't want to get sick from eating too much.
I think you'll be okay, Josiah, but you just reminded me that this Thursday, our HMHS students in neighboring schools were granted the opportunity to interact with healthcare workers from the South Shore Career Expo. The students were given a tour of the mobile simulation lab and an understanding of some of the jobs they could do and potential colleges for the future.
Okay, that sounds good and all, Emma, but the thought of a hospital is starting to make me lose my appetite now.
Well, we don't want that, Josiah. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, but that's all the announcements we have for this week. I'm Emma Tran.
And I'm Josiah King, and we'll see you after the break.